Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a simple animation using GIMP. GIMP is the new image manipulation program software. You can download it free from www.gimp.org, and it's a great image editing software. This animation is good for spicing up a website or making it look like you really know what you're doing, and it's a really good application of GIMP. So we're going to make kind of a border animation. So we're going to create a new image, but we want ours to be long and wide. 500 by 200 is good. We can click our advanced options to make sure our background color, right now we have it as white, and that works well, so we're going to click OK. Alright, so here's our image size, and I want to insert a picture that I have, so I'm going to choose File, Open as Layers, and I want this flower one, so I'm just going to click Open. I can move this picture around using the Move tool again, and I want it all the way to the left, so we'll position it about right there. Now here I see that my border is too big, so I'm going to crop it really quickly using the Crop tool again. Just positioning it at the corner, choosing the size I want. That looks good, so I'm going to click, and it crops it to that size. Now I want my animation to say, "Welcome to Kelly's math page." I will use 3 animation slides for this. The first one saying "Welcome to," the second one saying "Kelly's," and the third one saying "Math page." So I'm going to need 3 copies of this background. Before I make the copies though, I need to make sure that my flower image is merged onto my background. To do that, I simply make sure I'm clicked on the flower image, and I make sure that the flower is above the background that I want to merge it onto. Then I can click Layer and Merge Down. Now you see over here in our Layers bar that it has become one, and they're together. They can't be separated anymore, which is what we want. But now I want 3 of those, so I'm going to again go to Layer, and I'm going to click Duplicate Layer, and I'm going to click Duplicate Layer again. So now I have 3 of those copies. I can use the eyeball to hide any one of these layers by clicking that. If I click all 3, you'll see they all 3 go away. They're actually still there, I just can't see them. To bring them back, I click on the eyeballs again, and they're all back. Okay, so I'm going to start with my first layer, and I'm going to type on here "Welcome to." So I'm going to use my text tool, and I just double click again, and type "Welcome to." I actually don't want it in yellow. I think I want, let's say pink. So I can go in here, choose a pink color, click OK. It's become pink. Now I can see that my "Welcome to" is too big for this space. I can certainly move it a little bit, but that kind of coincides. So I'm going to make my font smaller using that. Perfect. Going to center it quickly, and that's good. So I can close. Now if I'm happy with this positioning, I need to make sure I'm happy with it before I do anything else. It looks good. It looks about center both ways. So now I'm going to merge this text onto this layer background. And we do it the same way, making sure the "Welcome to" is above the background layer that I want. And make sure I'm clicked on "Welcome to," then go to Layer and Merge Down. As you see, it now becomes part of this. If I click the eyeball, it's hidden because this layer is not there anymore. Really easy, just bring it back by clicking the eyeball again, and I'm going to rename this by double clicking where it says background copy, "Welcome to," so that I don't forget what it says. Oops. And you actually have to click enter, or hit enter after you type to make sure it stays. Alright, so now that I have that one set, I'm going to hide it, and I'm going to work on this background copy. This one I want to say Kelly's, so I'm going to choose the text, going to double click, going to type Kelly's, and so what I can do is I can choose pink from my previously picked colors, click OK, and that changes my font. Again, I want to make sure that this is positioned well, so I choose the Move tool. I can move this. Now, the important thing with an animation is to make sure that it's lined up with my previous text, and to do that, I'm just going to click the eyeball to make sure to let it show through. So I can see this is the box where my Kelly's is, and it's a little bit lower. So I'm just going to unclick this, and back to the Kelly's. I can move that up. Then I'm going to show the welcome to again, and my box looks about even, so I think that's good. So I'm going to hide my welcome to again, and then I want to merge the Kelly's text onto this background. So once again, make sure Kelly's is above the background that I want to merge it to. Make sure that's chosen. Click Layer, Merge Down, and it's there. Again, I'm going to rename this by double-clicking, typing Kelly's, and hitting Enter. Alright, one more. I'm going to hide this one, and I'm on to my last one. So we're going to go through the same process. Make it pink. Then we want to center it. Looks about good, but let's compare it again. A little bit above. There we go. That looks about right. And we're going to hide the Kelly's again. Now here's where we have to be careful. Math page is above Kelly's, but we don't want to merge it down to that one. We want to merge it down to background. So we can actually just move this down by clicking the little green arrow, and that makes it move. Now that it's on top, we just want to merge it down like we have all the others. Make sure it's above the background, layer, merge down. Alright. Then, to make an animation, the way it works in GIMP is we actually want our animation to be in backwards order. So right now we see that our files are in the right order. Welcome to Kelly's, oh, I forgot to name this one. Let's name it Math Page and hit Enter. So, welcome to Kelly's Math Page, but we actually want it in reverse order. So we're going to move this one up by clicking the green arrow twice. Now it's on top. We still want the Kelly's in the middle, so move that one there. So now we can see that it's in the reverse order. Welcome to Kelly's Math Page. Now we need to determine how long we want each image to show for. I want them each 1,000 milliseconds, or 1 second each. So we're going to add that to the names by double-clicking. And you have to write this in milliseconds because that's what GIMP specifies. So right after whatever you've named it, just write space, parentheses, 1,000 milliseconds, parentheses. If you want 2,000 milliseconds, that's fine. That would be 2 seconds, or 3 seconds. You write 3,000 milliseconds. Don't forget to hit Enter, and that one's good. We're going to do the same thing for the Kelly's. Double click, space, parentheses, 1,000 milliseconds, Enter, and the same thing for Math Page. Double click, space, parentheses, 1,000 milliseconds, Enter. Now, since we have the time embedded into the names, GIMP makes it very easy. We simply go to Filters, Animation, Playback, and this will show us how it looks. Simply hit play, and that looks great. It's going through just like I wanted. So we're going to stop it and exit this. Now that we've seen the animation, we're actually going to save it as an animation. So again, we go to Filters, Animation, and we're going to choose Optimize for GIF. It actually does this all on its own. It pops it up in a new window, and all we have to do is choose File, save as, and we want to make sure that it's being saved as a GIF. I'm going to title it animation. So we add the GIF to the name. I just want to save it to my desktop. And all you have to do is hit save. It'll ask you to merge visible layers and convert, and you just click export and save. And that's done it. I can go to my desktop and find the animation, open it up. It'll open it up in a Explorer bar. And right now it doesn't look as though it's animating, but once you actually put the file into a source code or something like that, it will work and it will run through the animation. That's it. Thanks for listening. Hope this helps. And remember, you can always make these more advanced by using some of the other tools that we showed you about, like the coloring or the filters. And just keep playing with it and keep working with it. Thanks!